Okay, try to make this really quick video of my next steps for my Part 137 through the FAA. After a bit of research and talking with several people, not only at the Flight Standards Office, but also the NAAA, it looks like I will be the fourth entity to be granted the 137 if my application is accepted and I go through all the appropriate steps in the country. Now, that's kind of exciting, but it also what I have to accomplish is quite daunting. Before I'm going to make the applications with the FSDO for the Part 137, but I'm also filing along with that the exemptions that I need for the 137, and that's the 137 Part 19, Part 31, Part 33, 42, and 51, in different sections in each one of those rules. A lot of them having to do with Part 19D is actually having the craft to take the test, because I don't want to purchase the craft if I'm not going to get the license. That just seems like kind of a no-brainer. If I can, borrow or lease one for a short amount of time to take the test, then that's the route I'll go, but I'm going to apply for the exemption from that particular rule. Also, Part 19 of actually flying the aircraft, because it doesn't fly the same way as a manned aircraft. Part 31A and B, meeting the requirements of Part 19, and the other part of 31 being that it has a harness. Of course, I'm not going to be in the craft, so I don't need a harness. Part 33, carrying the documents on the craft itself, which there's not going to be any place to put the documents that I need of the 137 and all the other accompanying documents for said flight. Part 42, of course, which is having the requirement for the shoulder harness. Don't need that either. And Part 51 of 137, operations over congested area. I will never operate it over a congested area. I'm going to be flying it over bean fields and cornfields and wheat fields, and maybe a potato, tomato field. Who knows? Don't actually know exactly what I'll do with it. So I'm going to ask for those exemptions from the Part 137, but still operate under every other part of the 137 as far as operational safety and all the other good stuff, and understanding the chemicals that I'll be applying, all the methods that I'm going to use, the operational procedures, of course, for each and everything. And yeah, so I've got a lot more reading, a lot of writing to do to submit this to the FSDO, as they call it. And then there are a few other things that I'm sure that I'm forgetting. But if you're looking to do the same thing, like I said, I'm trying to be transparent. Now, of course, after I go through this entire process, I will try to be transparent on what you'll need to do the exact same thing. I'm not going to make it easy for anybody else, because they didn't make it easy. They're not making it easy for anybody, myself included. And I do want to note that the other companies that have the 137, one namely is Yamaha, the Yamaha Corporation for the RMAX. But not only were they requesting the exemptions from those things that I requested before, but other exemptions for the craft itself. So I don't know if I'm going to have to write in anything there for the craft that I intend to use, which of course the only one in my opinion that's a viable option for myself is going to be the Agris by DJI, the MG1. If you'd like to go check that out. There are a few other manufacturers in China that are making things that are very similar. The RMAX, or the VMAX, RMAX, I don't know, that comes to mind, from Yamaha is not a multi-rotor, it's an actual helicopter. And outside of my want or capabilities of purchase said craft, because that's a fairly expensive piece of machinery in it, and if I was going to spend that much money, I'd just go get my pilot's license and buy a plane. So I'm going to post this in several different places, but yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, and I will let you know as far as the documents I submit, and we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching.